You've heard the name Christopher Columbus, the man who discovered America in 1492. For centuries, he's been praised as a brave explorer who changed the course of history. But what if I told you that the story you learned in school only tells half the truth? The real story of Columbus is darker and far more disturbing than the myth. Let's start with what most of us were taught. In 1492, Columbus set sail from Spain with 3 ships, searching for a new route to Asia. Instead, he landed in what is now the Bahamas and began Europe's Age of Discovery. He's been celebrated with holidays, statues, and even cities named after him. In the US, Columbus Day became a federal holiday in 1937, meant to honor his achievement. But here's the thing: Columbus didn't discover a new world. He stumbled upon lands already inhabited by millions of indigenous people. Columbus arrived in the Caribbean, on an island the indigenous Taino people called Guanahani. At first, he described the Taino as kind, generous, and welcoming. He even wrote, "They would make fine servants. They are very gentle and without knowledge of evil." That line reveals something crucial. Columbus didn't come just to explore. He came to conquer. Gold, land, and Christian conversion were his priorities, and soon things took a dark turn. Columbus and his men forced the Taino into labor, demanding they deliver gold. Those who failed were punished, sometimes by mutilation or death. Enslavement became routine. Men were forced to mine gold. Women and girls, some as young as 9 or 10, were taken as sex slaves. Bartolomé de las Casas, a Spanish priest who witnessed the cruelty, wrote, "Such inhumanities and barbarisms were committed in my sight, that I now tremble as I write." This wasn't just a few bad apples. Columbus established and led these brutal systems. The impact? Catastrophic. Within a few decades, the Taino population, estimated at over 300,000, had collapsed. Disease brought by Europeans played a role, but violence, slavery, and starvation accelerated the devastation. Columbus didn't just open the door to exploration, he opened the door to centuries of colonization, genocide, and the transatlantic slave trade. So, should we still celebrate Columbus? Around the world, people are rethinking his legacy. In the US, many cities and states have replaced Columbus Day with Indigenous Peoples Day to honor those who suffered and resisted colonization. Supporters of Columbus argue he was a man of his time and that his voyages changed the world. But critics say we can't separate the discovery from the destruction it caused. History is complicated, and so are the people in it. Columbus was a skilled navigator, but he was also a brutal colonizer. When we celebrate figures like Columbus without questioning their full legacy, we risk erasing the pain and resilience of indigenous peoples. So maybe it's time we ask ourselves, who do we honor and why? The truth is, we can't change the past, but we can choose to see it clearly. Rethink the past, respect the truth, honor the survivors. If you found this eye-opening, share this video and keep learning. Listen to indigenous voices and help write a better future.